Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging into something really interesting.
What do we got?
It's about leadership, but maybe not how you usually think about it. We're looking at hope.
Hope. Okay. Often feels a bit soft, maybe, for leadership.
Exactly. But we're digging into Coach Ed Padalecki's work, Hope is Your Leadership Superpower, and he argues it's like a critical tool.
A superpower, huh? So not just feelings, but actual strategy.
Precisely. Our mission today is to unpack that, why hope isn't just nice to have, but actually drives things forward, whether you lead a team, a company, your family.
Or even just yourself, right? That internal leadership piece.
Absolutely. And we've got some pretty surprising stats and science to back this up. It's fascinating stuff.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Where do we start? Redefining leadership itself.
Let's broaden that out first, because leadership isn't just about the job title, is it?
Not at all. If you're guiding anyone, it could be your kids, a project team, students, whoever you're in a leadership role. Simple as that.
And the core idea here, the thing that really jumps out from Padalecki's work, is that inspiring hope. That's maybe the most vital thing a leader does.
More than setting targets or managing tasks.
He argues, yes, it's about lighting that fire, that belief that things can be better. It's fundamental.
Okay, so moving hope from the nice-to-have column to the essential one, how does the research support that? You mentioned it's a strategic performance driver.
That's the key phrase. It's not just about morale, although that's part of it. It actually pushes performance. It makes people act, achieve results.
Interesting. So it has tangible outcomes.
Definitely. And there's this kind of famous experiment that illustrates it so vividly, Kurt Richter's rat experiment.
Oh, yeah, I think I know the one. A bit grim, but powerful.
Right. So rats in water, they give up pretty fast if there's no way out.
Tragically quick.
But if Richter gave them even a tiny glimpse of escape, just pulled them out briefly and put them back in, suddenly they'd swim for like 240 times longer.
Wow. 240 times, just from a moment of possibility.
Exactly. A sliver of hope, literally changing their physical endurance that dramatically.
And you connect that to human leadership. How?
Well, it shows how hope fuels persistence. It turns a vision, that idea of a better future, into actual momentum.
Ah, I see. So without hope, the vision just stays flat. No energy behind it.
Pretty much. Hopelessness just drains the tank before you even start the engine. If the future doesn't seem better than right now, why bother trying?
And you mentioned stats on this in, like, workplaces.
And they are stark. Get this. If people don't believe the future under their leader will be better than the present, only 1% are engaged.
1%. That's practically zero engagement. That's shocking.
Isn't it? Just total detachment. But here's the flip side.
Okay.
When leaders consistently paint that clear, credible, compelling picture of a better future, when they genuinely inspire hope, engagement jumps to 69%.
69. Okay, wow. That's not a gap, like the source says. That's a canyon.
It really is. And hope is the bridge across it. Makes you really think, what am I doing actively to build that bridge for the people I interact with?
That's a really good question for anyone listening. So it's not just about leading others outwardly then. You mentioned internal leadership.
Right. It starts there. Managing your own mind, your energy, your choices, it's foundational.
How so? Why is that the starting point?
Because your internal world dictates your external impact, doesn't it? If you're feeling drained or hopeless, how can you possibly inspire hope in others?
True. You can't pour from an empty cup, as they say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that question the source suggests, asking yourself each morning, who am I committed to being today? That's about taking charge of your own internal state.
Activating that internal leader, taking ownership. I like that.
And that flows right into the psychology of hope. The source breaks it down into 3 practical bits, things leaders do and then transfer.
Okay, what are they?
First is goals. Pretty straightforward, right? You need a clear picture of that better future. Where are we actually heading?
Got it. The destination. What's next?
Agency. This one's crucial. It's the belief, the deep down conviction that you can actually make it happen.
Ah, so it's not just wishing. It's knowing you have some power or some influence to get there.
Yes. You're an active player, not just watching things unfold. And the third part.
Pathways. This is about flexibility, knowing there isn't just one route to the goal.
Right. Plan A might hit a snag. It often does.
Almost always.
So the hopeful leader or the hopeful person already has plan B, plan C in mind. They see options, not dead ends. Resilience through options.
Goals, agency, pathways. Okay, so a leader isn't just someone who feels hopeful. They're actively baiting these things in themselves and others.
That's the idea. They cultivate it, they model it, they transfer it. It's an active process.
Which makes sense when you think about how emotions spread, right? That contagiousness factor.
Totally. We know this from sports psych, neuroscience. Emotions are catchy. Think about panic spreading through a crowd.
Or anxiety in a meeting before a big presentation. You can feel it.
And hopelessness can spread just as fast, sucking the energy out of a room or a team.
But the opposite is also true. The hope ripple.
Yes, that's what Padalecki calls it. When a leader shows up, especially when things are tough and they're grounded, optimistic, energetic, that radiates outwards.
It provides stability, like a handhold.
That's the exact phrase the source uses, a psychological handhold. It gives people something solid to grab onto when everything feels uncertain.
And that changes how people see the challenges.
It simplifies things. It makes the overwhelming feel manageable. It instills that core belief, okay, this is tough, but it's figure-outable.
Figure-outable, I like that word.
Me too. It gives people permission to keep going, to believe they'll come out stronger. It fights off that paralysis.
Yeah, it moves you from seeing a wall to seeing, okay, maybe a hurdle we can get over. Creates space for solutions.
Exactly. It's the antidote to just freezing up.
So, wrapping this all up then, the big takeaway is hope isn't the soft stuff.
Not at all. It's strategic, it's practical, it's arguably one of your biggest competitive advantages, even if it's often overlooked.
So for everyone listening, maybe the reflection is, how is your future looking better than your present? What's that specific vision that pulls you forward?
Good question. And then who do you lead? Could be your team, your family, your friends, or just you. How can you intentionally transfer some of that hope today? Maybe just offering that psychological handhold to someone.
Or finding it for yourself first.
Finding it for yourself. And just consider what could happen if you made leading with hope a daily intentional practice.
What could that unlock in your own life and for everyone you connect with? It's a powerful idea to sit with, definitely worth exploring. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into Coach Ed Padalecki's really practical and powerful ideas. We hope you can start applying them to your own journey, maybe even starting with that 1% today.